Welcome to the 7th episode of the HatTrick Sports Podcast. This week, we are talking about the MLB All Star Week, and we're going to talk about the ESPYs. Not too much sports related, but that's what we're going to do. Roll it. Is Shohei Ohtani the best baseball player of all time? I'm Isaiah.
Messi goes to Inter Miami. I'm Hunter.
And Jokic wins Finals MVP.
Are the A's really that bad?
Tom Brady retires. And I'm Micah.
It's time for Hall of Fame, yay or nay. And you're
we're
watching the HatTrick Sports Podcast. So this week there wasn't much sports happening. You guys want to kind of talk about what hasn't been happening?
Basketball, football, baseball, except for the All Star game. But
All Star activities.
yeah,
All Star Week, Micah. My bad.
same thing.
So we're going to be talking about the MLB All Star Week, and that consists of the All Star Game, the Home Run Derby, which is probably the two most popular. The MLB Draft, there's a Celeberty Softball Game, and the MLB Futures Game, which is all like the minors who are doing good, just like playing this expedition game. And yeah, so you guys want to talk about the All Star Game first?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So on this, we're going to talk about the All-Star Game. So you guys want to talk about that a little bit? Like, what you guys' thoughts on it? Hunter, did you watch it?
I watched like the first couple of innings.
Yeah, it's a late game, but yeah, you guys want to talk about that?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go.
Proceed to talk.
Okay. So, wasn't expecting NL to win because they don't win a lot, but they won. Elias Diaz, good example of a guy that shouldn't have made the All Star game, but did because he's on the Rockies. So, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
he had a good game.
First National League win in 11 years. They were on a 9-game losing streak and then won 3-2 on the All-Star Game. Diaz hit the 2-run home run to go ahead 2-run home run in the 8th, 7th, 6th.
I think it was the 8th.
6th, 7th, or 8th, something like that. And yeah, so he won the All-Star Game MVP. I think he had the third worst odds to win All-Star MVP.
Like
There was like 18 pitchers. What do you guys' thoughts on the difference between a regular game and the All-Star Game?
I mean, the All-Star game obviously have better players and stuff, but I think pitching, well, first off, I think having one guy on every team be an All-Star is dumb. I think it's not good.
I think you should do who is the best player. Not
Yeah.
every team has to have a player.
No, like the Nationals, their best player is Lane Thomas, but he wasn't in because they had got a lot of good people in this position. So they had to put Josiah Gray, who's not that good.
As Micah says.
He is not that good.
All right. So you want to hear the lineups for the last time the National League won an All-Star Game in 2012?
I can't wait.
All right. So there's Carlos Gonzalez, DH for the NL. We don't know half these guys because
Started it off good.
I was like 4 the last time they
Yeah.
won. So I don't
I
know
was
a lot of
3.
these.
Like
So
Andre Ethier, something like that.
Melky Cabrera, center field.
Oh.
Ryan Braun,
I know.
left field. Joey
Steroids.
Votto, first
Joey
base.
Votto.
Carlos Beltran.
I know you know him.
I do know him. Buster Posey, catching. Is he still in the league?
No.
No,
yeah, he
he
retired
retired,
last
like-
year. Yeah, that's what I thought. Pablo Sandoval. Dan Ugia. We're about to be eaten alive for not knowing
Yeah,
these
this
players.
is not going to be good.
Rafael Versai and Matt Cain pitching. And then the AL was Derek Jeter, Robinson Cano, Josh Hamilton, Jose Bautista, Prince Fielder, which Prince Fielder was like the 12-year-old that was hitting out of like...
I saw something like that
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah, so Prince Fielder, Adrian Beltre, David Ortiz, Mike Napoli, Curtis Granderson, and pitching was Justin Verlander. And then the managers were Tommy Lasorda and Ron Washington. So that was the last time the National League won. How many of those guys are still in the league? I mean,
if you count, Joey Votto, is Cano still in the league?
No.
I don't think so.
Ryan Braun retired.
He used steroids.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys notice one guy who was in the home run derby that wasn't in the All Star game?
No.
No, wait.
These guys.
Julio Rodriguez?
No, he was in the All Star game.
Vladdy was in it. Adley was in it. Luis Robert?
Yeah.
No way.
The,
Oh
White,
my God.
the White Sox put out a statement after the home run derby. The home run derby was on a Monday. They put out a statement on Monday night, I believe. They said, during the first round of Monday's home run derby, Luis Robert felt tightness in his right calf. He underwent an MRI in Seattle and is listed as day-to-day. Robert will not play in tonight's All-Star game as a precaution and will be evaluated again before the season restarts Friday in Atlanta.
Wait, so are the White Sox the only team that didn't have an All-Star? I
don't know if they had somebody else.
No, because no one else is good on that team.
Yeah. Tim Anderson's been horrendous.
Dylan Cease didn't play.
Yeah. He has a monthly awards card in the show.
All right. So, anything? Oh, so the first two at-bats of the All-Star game were two amazing. Well, the Rosarena one was an amazing catch, but it was like he pretty kind of robbed a home run. And then Luis Arias.
Arias was Adolis Garcia.
Or Adolis Garcia robbed a home run.
It wasn't going to be a home run.
Yeah, it was. But
No.
All right. But yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Cool catch.
You guys like the mic'd up players?
Yeah.
I barely watched it.
But
I could really care less about that game. But yeah.
Last year they had mic'd up players, or like they mic'd up Cortez and Manoa maybe.
Yeah, it was Manoa.
And like all these guys, and this year they did the same thing with like they had Mookie and Freeman up. They had Josh Hader. Who was that? Rangers. Evaldi.
Yeah. He was not talkative.
He was not talkative, which I mean he's doing his job.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was not given anything. All right, you guys want to move on to the home run derby?
Let's go.
Sure.
So, the home run derby. I think you both thought Robert was going to win, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I thought Mookie was going to win.
Mookie got eliminated first round.
All right, I don't
like I
wanna
told
hear
you
that.
he would.
11 home runs.
All right,
Doesn't know how to pull the ball.
I said, did I not say this? And Mikey can back me up, unless he's about to lie. I said whoever's going to win that Mookie Guerrero is going to win it all.
He did say that.
I did
will
say
say that.
that.
He did say that. But Mookie, if Mookie moved on, I think he would have got eliminated by a lot against J-Rod or Pete.
Yeah, Julio Rodriguez, man.
That
He
was
hit
insane.
41.
And one
That's-
round.
That's why I have to go back to the 10 outs, because it gives them a little bit more of a break. It doesn't take as long, and they keep trying to shorten up everything.
But there's more home runs. You see, that's what everybody's there to watch, is to watch home runs, and there's more home runs like this way.
So the thing about it is this way is way quicker, but and that last one was way too slow. But I feel like there would be 10 times more home runs the old way. But if we could
No.
figure out, 10 outs,
No.
I personally think there would be plenty more.
Yeah, I think there'd be more in the way they're doing now.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
You have to think 3 minutes. They get a break almost every time.
Well, okay, Mookie Betts forgot about his timeout.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mookie forgot
that
about
was-
his timeout.
He went 3 minutes straight.
I mean, don't act like you would have won if he used it. But
Well, I'm saying it'll help him.
yeah.
I feel like he just wanted to participate.
Yeah.
Well, he wanted to hit bombs, but he always hit some dead center, so he couldn't do that in T-Mobile.
Yeah.
So Julio Rodriguez hit the single round most of all time of 41, and Pete Alonso, who's always like head in the game for these, lost by 20
Yeah, I mean,
to Julio Rodriguez.
Wasn't the previous record holder for that Vlad?
It may
yeah.
have been.
Well, no, that was Vlad had the all-time, like the whole derby, 92,
Oh, okay.
which I think he still has. J-Rod didn't beat that going one round.
No. What did he have, like 20 the second round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think of Rosarena's signature pose?
I mean, it's amazing.
You like it? You don't think he uses it too much? You don't think he's too cocky about it?
No, I don't think so.
All right, Hunter, what's your thoughts?
He does it when he does something good.
Or when he doesn't.
I mean,
He did it walking out to the All Star game, walking up to the home run derby.
But what else is he going to do? He has one emote.
Well, he can just walk out like everybody else. I think he tries to make everything about him, and he really doesn't need to. I mean, I'm fine with it. I understand, like, if you do something great like that. But if you do it, like, 20 times in a game,
He
it's
does
nothing
it like
special.
2 times in a game.
Well, for the home run derby, he did it probably 20 times, and then the All Star game, he probably did
No,
it
he did it
20
like
times.
twice. Once when he lost to Vladdy, just like joke around. So and Vladdy did it too.
He did it before and after each at bat, I believe, or if he got a hit or something. And every time he catch or every time he came into the dugout, he did a lot. So, yeah. Is that all you guys want to talk about for the home run derby?
that's all I got.
Actually, I think they should change the format because Adley hit 27 bombs, which is more than Rosarena hit. It was more than a lot of guys hit, and he didn't move on out of that first round.
That's why they're seeds. That's why he's the 8th seed, because he had the least amount of home runs.
No,
Adley,
I think they have to change it so like the 4 best guys go off against each other, and then you can go into the seeds after that. But I think the 4 guys with the most home runs, and after one round, move on.
That's the point. Like, there was 6 or 7 Dodgers that have more home runs than Adley Rutschman, but they didn't accept it. But because he had only 12 home runs, he got faced with the best guy.
Yeah.
I still think they should change it to 4 guys, and after that, then go to seeding.
All right, do that with every playoff, too. Every playoff guy.
What do you mean?
Like, in the
What?
playoffs.
That's teams. That's completely different.
These are players. What I'm saying is, like...
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, so how would you do that then?
You would have each team...
Playing off against another team, not just
playing against...
each other?
Yeah, well, I mean, what you're saying here is... So you go 8 guys in a row.
Yeah.
So the first guy...
Oh, I know what you're saying now. So,
Yeah.
like, 8 guys in a row, whoever has the least is eliminated.
Yeah, whoever's the 4 least eliminated, and the 4 left go into seeds.
Okay, I understand now.
Well, why not
Yeah.
just... Instead of going into seeds, where it's different, why not just keep doing that the whole way down? So you have the 8 best, whoever hits the top 4 moves on, then the top 2 moves on, and then the winner of that wins it all.
No, because then
seeds.
there would be no point of the seeds. Then there would be no point of the seeds.
So just don't do seeds.
I mean, if you don't want to do seeds, then do that.
I disagree, but... All right.
Yeah, I like the way that they do it besides the timer. I think Adley Rutschman, his performance was really cool. He had his dad throwing them. He hit 21 lefty.
Yeah, 21 lefties.
And
Switch
then-
it. Nobody
and then-
believed me when I said that.
And then
No,
20...
I believe you.
No, 6 righty. That's just really cool. And he didn't even move on, which is the crazy part.
Yeah. All right. You guys want to move into the draft?
Let's
Yeah.
go.
All right. So, the MLB draft took place on Sunday night, Saturday night, something like that. The first overall was Paul Skeens. He just finished his LSU national championship.
As he should be.
Yeah.
Do you think he will play the season in the MLB?
So
He-
I saw an article on that, but I think he'll probably make his way really quick through the minors, but I think next season he'll be in the majors.
So not this season,
No.
Micah?
I saw a TikTok which made a very good point that I agree with. If the Pirates are close in a playoff wild card, I think they should put him in because he's topped out at 102 at LSU, and they need a pitcher. So
I saw something similar like that. But, like, the position that they're at right now, there's no point that
I mean, they're
need
like
him.
5 games under 500. So if they can get back up like they did in the beginning of the season, I feel like I should bring him up.
Is O'Neal Cruz still out?
I don't know.
I'm not sure, but...
So, I lost my thought. But Paul Skeens, yeah. So what they were saying is, what I forgot what I was about to say. He's gonna. Oh yeah, this is what. So guess how many guys ever have made it from the same draft year have played it in the same season?
Wasn't it like one guy? I think
2.
2.
There's some guy in, like, 2005 and some... Oh, Michael Kopech, right?
I thought, I think, I could be wrong about this. I thought it was only 2020 because the minor leagues were canceled, so
Yep.
they brought him right up.
Yeah.
And then I thought it was somewhere in the 1900s.
No,
I could be wrong. That's what I thought.
So
I remember.
2020 it was Michael Kopech. 2009, I think, was the other one. I'm not sure. Somewhere under 2020. But yeah,
So you guys want to hear something funny?
Sure.
Yeah.
Obviously, I look at the Dodgers. Guess who they drafted in the 20th round?
I don't know.
Yeah, you guys won't know. It's a quarterback out of Oregon that used to play for Clemson.
Wait, what's his name?
I forget his name, but maybe it wasn't Clemson, but he's a quarterback out of Oregon. He played out of a different state, and the last time he hit a baseball was in high school, and they
Really?
drafted him in the 20th round
That's
Dang.
funny.
for
That's
probably like
crazy.
minimum for I don't even know.
20K.
But and the first two overall guys were from LSU. I think that's kind of cool. That's the first time in the top 5 that 2 have been from the same school.
Yeah, I mean, they won their
Top
national
2.
championship.
Well, I know, but that's never happened before.
Yeah.
No matter if they won the national championship or not. Yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
The Giants, 19th pick, I think, took a
Nice.
two-way player.
Another one.
They took another two-way player.
The Red Sox got a steal too.
Giants did not have the 19th pick.
Once he,
20th.
20th, whatever the pick they had, they took a two-way guy.
They didn't have 19 or 20.
What pick did they have, Zay?
Well, whatever.
Oh, you're
pick.
saying in like just the first round?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, 16.
Yeah, they took a two-way guy.
And the Red Sox took a catcher that I think people were saying would be picked top 10 at 14. The
I
Red
think-
Sox need a catcher.
Kyle too. Well,
He's hitting like 400 college, 14 home runs.
Where did he go to? Where did he go to college?
Virginia.
the thing
All
about
right, so they're playing semi-good teams.
baseball and drafts is none of these guys are going to be in the league for the next 4 years. So,
Well, maybe Skeen. Well, Skeen.
well,
Oh,
Skeens
yeah.
is an
Skeen-
exception. Just
yeah.
Skeens is a one of a kind of draft pick. But so like these guys, so just pick the best possible because you don't know what kind of situation you're going to be in 4 or 5 years. You can't really predict that. So just pick the best possible player. So like when you said the Red Sox need a catcher, maybe in 4 years they'll have the best. Maybe they'll have Will Smith or something that's good for another 10, 15 years.
Well, if we have a prospect that's a catcher, then there's no point in trading for a catcher. That's the thing. I mean, the Red Sox have always had like a horrible catcher besides Veritek, I think it was. Like 2018, our catcher was Christian Vasquez. He's easy out. Like, I mean, this is the first time I think we've ever had a catcher that can like do stuff on field.
Who, Connor Wong?
Connor Wong has 7 home runs, which is good. for a
Jorge
catcher.
Alfaro, the guy that cost you a game? That guy?
When did he cost us a game?
Didn't he have like two like pass balls, not wild pitches, pass balls that scored in 2 runs?
Oh, that was against the A's. We won that.
Oh.
But yeah. Oh, he won ACC Player of the Year. And yeah.
I think the Astros took a shortstop out of Nebraska.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, and I think that's a really good pick because a lot of people are saying Pena is going to chase the money instead of staying with the team. So I hope when he does choose to take the money, because he probably will, and leave Houston, I hope that guy's going to be good enough.
Someone I know got drafted by the Blue Jays, and they always pick a catcher the first round. You can check this, but they pick, no, not a catcher, a shortstop every round.
Okay, that doesn't make sense to me.
I know. They have Bo Bichette. I don't
Oh.
know why. Check that, Isaiah. All right.
Check what?
Who the Blue Jays drafted, if it's a shortstop.
Blue Jays.
They would have like 20 pick or something.
20.
Boom.
It's a shortstop.
Isn't that insane?
Wow.
So they always pick a shortstop in the first round?
I don't know. I mean,
So, like,
last couple of drafts they have, the Red Sox picked a shortstop, but we have Marcelo Mayer.
That also goes
Well,
into the That also goes into the perspective of pick the best possible player because usually the best overall athlete in baseball is the shortstop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah.
Shortstop of the pitcher. Probably.
Yeah.
No, overall athlete.
Yeah, athlete.
So, you guys want to move on?
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. So for the Celeberty Softball Game, I don't think any of us really watched that.
No.
No. I could care less.
I think Felix Hernandez had a team, and I don't even know who the other team was. You said you knew Hunter, right? Or Jenny Finch?
Yeah.
Softball player, and Felix Hernandez's team won. I think that's about all we have on the softball
Yeah,
game.
I mean, Felix
JoJo
Hernandez is
Siwa
good.
was in it.
Yeah, she's always in it.
All right. So on to the Futures Game.
Let's go.
All right.
go.
So the Futures Game actually interests me because these are guys who are most likely going to be in the MLB within the next year or 5, but they will most likely be in the MLB. So let me see the lineups. I don't know where the lineups is, but I have an interesting thing. So I'm sure we don't remember the 2015 Futures Game.
No.
Again, not many people watched the Celeberity Softball in the Futures Game, and they should watch the Futures Game. But listen to this lineup for the 2015 Future Stars.
All right.
Gary Sanchez catching, Matt Olson at first base, Ozzie Albies at second base, Trey Turner at shortstop, Rafael Devers at third base, Michael Conforto in the outfield, Brandon Nimmo in the outfield, Aaron Judge in the outfield, Kyle Schwarber DH, and Blake Snell was the starting pitcher.
That's insane.
That's an all-star team right now.
Yeah.
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 Besides who?
Sanchez.
Michael and
Well,
Conforto.
Sanchez is done. Sanchez is old, pretty much.
Yeah.
He's done with his career, but he had a great career.
Yeah.
Every one of these in the prime is an all-star team,
Oh, 100%.
and they were in the Futures All-Star.
Micah, you remember that the show card like 2 years ago? They like dropped the best Gary Sanchez ever.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that Sanchez was amazing.
For those of you that don't know what the show is, it's a baseball game.
That they're obsessed with. Those two are
It's
obsessed with this.
amazing.
It's a good game.
It is the best game of all time.
So
Yeah, I'd put love in Madden.
I think this is Bleacher Report's idea, but they were having like a whole bunch of ideas how to make the All-Star game even more fun. And one of the things was have it like USA versus the world. And this
Yeah.
first, guess how many, I think I told Mike, he may not remember this number. Guess how many foreign or international players there were on the All-Star game?
Oh, you said something like 36?
There's 32.
32.
Man.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I
But-
saw this thing the other day where like 60% of people are foreign born in baseball. Like America's not making that many good baseball players anymore.
They just have the money.
That's how they're
Yeah.
getting the
And they have
viewers from
the state.
international players like Shohei.
Yep. Shohei, Ellie De La Cruz.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So listen to this real quick, and then you guys can talk again. So it says how this year's All-Star games could have had lined up is if there were USA versus World. We used WAR to determine starters. So the USA would have had as a pitcher Garrett Cole, Sean Murphy, Matt Olson, Marcus Simeon, Corey Seager, Josh Young, Mookie Betts, Corbin Carroll, Mike Trout, and Brent Rooker. And for the World, it would have been Framber Valdez,
Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
Diaz, Freddie Freeman, Luis Arias, Wander Franco, Jose Ramirez, Ronald Acuna Jr., Luis Robert, Juan Soto, and Shohei Ohtani.
I like that because the NBA used to do that and then they stopped and now they're bringing it back. And I think every league that does that, it just makes a
See,
better game.
I disagree because I think there's only a certain amount of sports who have that kind of diversity.
Well, the NBA obviously has it. The MLB obviously has it.
All right, but the NFL, the NHL don't have that.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
the
yeah, 'cause they don't
NHL.
have that.
Well, exactly. So,
Well,
like,
NHL have it. You can do like Canada versus USA.
Canada and Russia.
Yeah, you can have world against USA.
Football though, that's hard.
Yeah, football you can't really do that.
but for Canada, Canada is more like or for hockey, Canada is like the main sport. So Canada's like our US.
Yeah, I get. Oh yeah, Canada.
No, Canada and
versus-
US have like the almost same amount of players and like foreign. And
So what you're saying is you want USA versus World, so it would be Canada, Russia, all of them. So I just don't think that would work.
I kind of understand where Isaiah's coming from, but at the same time, I think it would work as well though.
yeah,
So is that it for the All-Star weekend?
That's all I got.
All right. So you may have noticed that we all are wearing shirts, specific shirts. There's a few things wrong with them. Again, like they're purple. As you see on theirs, they have an extra T at the end. On mine, they forgot to add the logo. On mine, it says Hall of Fame yay or nay. On theirs, it's just the logo, and they forgot the logo on the bottom of mine. So we're getting them redone, done right and stuff. And if you guys want some, if we have a higher demand and more of a following within the next year, 2 years, 5 months, it honestly depends. But if there's a high demand for them and we're getting more followings, we might potentially start selling them. Again, can't promise you that, but
yeah, it's gonna be a while if we do it.
Yeah.
if you guys want them and there's a demand for them and there's a huge following and we can get enough orders, we could potentially start selling them. They'll be blue. They won't have
Yeah,
any misspellings or errors or anything. But
Although I do have to say, I kind of like the purple and yellow. I
purple.
feel like we'll keep these just as.
yeah.
joke.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna keep this. I'm just
I
not
mean,
gonna. wear
we're
them.
gonna keep them. We're just gonna have
We should put them up right here.
Yeah.
to frame them.
Yep.
All right.
Frame them up in our rooms.
Oh, that's funny.
Back to the sports podcast. So the ESPYs happened last night. Today's the 13th. The ESPYs happened on the 12th night, on the night of the 12th. And basically they give out awards for different things. So there's best team. Kansas City Chiefs won.
No surprise there.
Yeah.
There's best athlete in men's sports. Hunter, you want to say who that is?
Patrick Mahomes. I find that very weird.
What? Who would you have over?
The best athlete, not
Best
well,
Yeah.
in men's sports. Who would you have?
I mean, I get it.
Actually,
if you put,
no.
If you put Shohei, I understand, but Mahomes or Shohei, you can't go wrong with either one.
All right.
No, never mind. I was thinking like best athlete, like build.
Oh, I mean,
Best athlete though, for sure.
Best breakthrough elite athlete, Micah.
I can't see that.
It says Angel Reese, LSU. Best. Oh, Mikey, you'll like this one. Can you read it?
Best record-breaking performance, LeBron James, the GOAT of basketball.
Oh, that's
the GOAT
enough.
of basketball.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
All right. Best championship performance, Lionel Messi with Argentina.
Yeah.
Mikey, you'll like this one too.
Best comeback player, Jamal Murray. There you go. He
With the
deserves
Nuggets.
that. He deserves that.
Hunter, you want to do the best play?
Justin Jefferson against the Buffalo Bills. So
The
for
catch.
for that play, he like held his hand up and he was like pretty much laying down in the air. It was insane.
An honorable mention for that catch, Hunter, was George Pickens against your Browns.
We still won that game though.
Yeah, but we beat you the second time. We had a better record. But, you know,
Micah.
the amazing catch.
Micah, who
It
won
was.
best NBA player?
Best NBA player was Nikola Jokic. Let's go.
All right. Best college athlete. I don't know if you guys can hear. There's thunder out there, so if you guys can hear that, sorry about that. But it's raining currently. Where were we?
Best college athlete.
Caleb Williams.
I hate this guy so much. Him and Lincoln Riley were both at Oklahoma, which I'm a fan of. And then Lincoln Riley left and Caleb Williams left with him. And then Spencer Rattler left. So now we have Dylan Gabriel, who's not that good.
All right.
Ohio
So
State can't relate.
Well, you can relate to losing to Michigan.
I will happily say this award. The best MLB player,
Shohei.
Shohei Ohtani. I said I would happily say it. Shohei
Well, you won't
Ohtani.
say-
I think he's the greatest of all time. Already established that, but yep. Best soccer player, Messi. Best golfer, Scotty Scheffler. And best tennis player, Hunter, Mike, you want to say that one?
Djokovic.
Novak.
Djokovic.
Hunter speaks English and only English.
Although I'm learning a second language called gibberish.
Oh, yeah.
Gibberish. He's fluent.
In the last episode, he couldn't pronounce like a Chinese name, and I had to make a short on that.
The Jimmy V Award for Perseverance is Liam Hendricks for the Chicago White Sox. He went through chemotherapy or leukemia, I think it was. And so, yeah, he came back a few months later after he was all cleared and stuff, and that was a good moment in baseball. So this one's a special one. The Pat Tillman Award for Service, as you guys know, July 2nd, Damar Hamlin was collapsed on the field, and that was like a whole week of just like hoping he was alive. So the Pat Tillman Award went to the Buffalo's training staff. Damar Hamlin gave that one out, which I thought was really cool. I think that's all of the ones that are really important. You guys have any other awards that you saw?
No?
All right. Ooh, so yeah, sorry
Yeah,
about that
it's
thunder and
loud.
rain and stuff. I hope the mics aren't picking it up, but
I don't hear it.
all right. So, you want to move on to my favorite segment?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's
Well,
go.
my shirt says, "You're watching Hall of Fame, yay or nay?" There we go. So, Micah, I'm pretty sure came up with this Hall of
Yeah.
Fame, yay or nay. So do you want to tell them who it is?
Von Miller. I feel like it's a good one. Played on the Broncos and the Bills, won Super Bowl MVP. He's just been good all around. So I feel like it was a good guy.
Yep. He got injured on Thanksgiving this year
Yeah.
with the Bills. I remember watching
He's
that
getting
game.
kind of old.
Yeah. What is he, 34?
34.
Yeah.
And
That's old.
And 109 days. That's how exact we are.
Dang.
8-time Pro Bowl, 3-time All-Pro, Super Bowl 50 MVP, 2-time Super Bowl champion, Hall of Fame All 2010s team, 2011 AP Defensive Rookie of the Year. In his career, he played 161 games. So, yeah, Micah, Hall of Fame, yay or nay?
I got yay. I don't really think it's close. I mean, it's a yay.
You don't think it's close?
I don't think it is. If you've seen him play, you've seen highlights, you've seen low lights aren't really that low. And
I don't think it's really that close either. I mean, the guy has like 123 sacks through 10 seasons. That's averaging what, like 10 and a half, 15, something like that. And yeah, I mean, I don't think it's close. 27 forced fumbles. That's really good.
yeah.
But yeah, I think yay.
Yeah, I think he's an A too, or a yay. Sorry.
Yeah.
So Micah, Hall of Fame, yay or nay?
Yay.
Hunter,
Yay.
I'm gonna say yay. We're looking for suggestions for Hall of Fame, yay or nay. We want some kind of controversial ones that'll be like maybe yay, maybe nay. So if you guys have any suggestions, comment them wherever you see us. But yeah,
We can't give you a signed Nick Castellanos card though. That was only once.
that was a one-time thing.
yeah, we can't keep doing that.
All right. So
I only have like 3.
Yeah.
is that all you guys want to talk about?
That's
all I got.
All right. Thank you guys for watching the 7th episode of the HatTrick Sports Podcast. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And you can listen to us wherever you listen to podcasts, including YouTube, where you can see all of us visually talking. And yeah, thank you guys. Bye.